Hello again. Sorry about the long introduction there. Still having some internet issues, but hello. So, Dread Mechanic back here once again for part 4 of my building tiny mech drones series. Basically, it's gotten to the point where I've had to separate all these little designs out into separate save files now, because there is a lot of stuff going on, a lot of AI processing going on in the background, and a lot of bits moving, and a lot of calculations the game has to do. So I have moved all the little multi-pads into one save file. I've moved all the bipeds into another, and I've moved all the, well, 3 little tank drones that I'm going to expand on at some point into their own save file. Because it was just getting a bit heavy. Also is an issue I'd like to highlight for anyone that is unaware of it. Using the task blocks to follow a home, if that home is another beacon on another mech that has lots of things going on it, it can lag the game out, and that is what was causing a lot of the lag issues yesterday. Is I had like 6 or 7 mechs all following one beacon at the same time, and that's a lot of calculations that the game has to do. It doesn't seem to have the same issues if their home signal that they're following is either the player or a static signal. It doesn't seem to rinse the sim speed as badly if you do it that way. So yeah, just letting you know those kind of things. But also, after yesterday's stream, we discovered that sticking 2 assault cannons on one of the little dog bots was way too much, and the recoil was making it fly backwards and literally do backflips and somersaults. So I have reduced it down to 1. It seems to work a little better now. I also made a 4th pig. I made another Gatling pig, because I'm pretty certain that an assault cannon on this will just send it into orbit as soon as it fires. So to get a 4th pig, I decided to just use the standard old Gatling guns as well. So there's now 2 Gatling pigs. There's one with the standard guns and one with the new warfare guns. So we've got 4 pig bots, 4 dog bots. And there's just a few other bits I'd like to tinker about with before I publish these little bad boys. But yeah, as you can see, I can actually walk around and you can see the game isn't lagging now that they're all just following me. If I had them all set to follow one of them, it just destroys the sim speed. But they all work pretty well. They're pretty good at following. Oddly, the pigs are smaller than the dog bots. They both have a single gyro each, but the pigs seem to have issues with the friction in the wheels, even though the settings are the same between the 2 mechs, that they can't turn out of the way of stuff. So I've had to set them up with a little automated gyro collision thing where they automatically turn out of the way. The dog bots seem to be able to move on a central point and get out of each other's way, but for some reason the pig bots don't. But one thing I'd also like to do is I'd like to set them up on separate relay channels by default, so it's easier to control the 2 sets of creatures. Get them all back in some relatively sensible order so I can see what I'm doing with them all. So, I reckon for default settings, I'm gonna stick the dogs on channel 1 and have the pigs on channel 2. Or actually, I'll do it the other way around. I could have the dogs are already set up to have a separate button to activate the pigs in case you need them. That's already set up for channel 1, so if I change the dogs to channel 2, don't have to do quite as much screwing around. Stick all of these guys on channel 2. It would make things a little bit more sensible. Right, so that should be set up for channel 2. There we go. So we can get the dog bots over here. We've got Assault Dog, Autocannon Dog, Rocket Dog, and Gatling Dog. Right. You guys can settle down. We've got pigs over here. Oh yeah, there was another thing I wanted to set up. I needed to set up some basic remote control settings. Although I mostly intend for these things to be just drones, I like having the option to control them. That's why I put a remote control block in them all. Sometimes you might want to. Oh yeah, I haven't worked out a way around that yet, but that's not massively important. So. Gatling Pig Standard, Gatling Pig Warfare, that's the one. No. Looks like I've done his controls. Was it? Which one was it? Gatling Standard. And I've done your controls. Ah, I did those. Gatling Pig... Autocannon. Right, you've not been done yet. So I need a group for AI control. And... these pigs don't have connectors, so I don't have to worry about making the groups different. It's one of the problems you'll encounter if you have multiple mechs connected up to the same grid, say a docking station for instance. And they all have groups that have the exact same name. Triggering those groups will trigger all of the blocks associated with that group across all of your connected grids. And it can cause all sorts of grief. Right, so let's get that up. Control, control. AI behaviour on and off. You need to have that gyro override turn on and off in case you want to control it. We'll have the walk rotor turn on and off. So that's what does the walk cycle, and we'll have that camera so you can view stuff. We'll set up some basic autocannon controls. Ah, that's another thing to do. We need to make a little group for the autocannons. That to turn on and off, and then we can have that to select the weapon. I don't think I did a second page for anything, did I? Nope. Look at it. It's not on warfare. No, it's just that. So let's get rid of those signals so I can see better. Alright, Rocket Pig, you need controls. AI control. And we need a group for the rocket launchers. And we can have AI control behavior on and off. What else is there? Gyro override on and off. What were the other things? Warp rotor on and off. Camera view. Control left rocket. Control right rocket. Rocket launchers on off and select weapon. Cool. Oh yeah, another thing I want to try and do is see if I can speed up their walk animations a little bit. Maybe. Though I do quite like the way they just potter about. A little play with these AI settings. So we could home base beacon. Put them all on that. Just wander around the base for a little bit. Not much of a base, it's actually just a little outpost. So I can control things. They're all looking at that beacon now. We're all getting stuck on each other and doing a strange little dance. We're gonna detach from one another. You two seem proper stuck. That's because you are proper stuck. need to differentiate between their ranges so they can actually spread out a bit and not cluster up like they are doing. Give him 20 to 30 meters. Maybe 30 to 40 meters. Maybe 40 to 50. Maybe 50 to 60. See what that's like. You're going to spread out a little bit then. A little bit more spread out now, clustering up so badly. And again, it's hard to tell this perspective of this game. 10 meters might not seem as far as might not be as far as you think. And he's wandered all the way over there. You three are still bunching up. I'll leave you to it. Right, dog bots. You said you guys are all standing in a nice position. Right, so... I've got two called auto cannon. You've got the wrong name, haven't you? Yes. It's not your name. There we go, Dogbot Gatling gun. Right. Pretty much to do the same control system then, won't it? Select all of them. Yeah, and call it AI control. And we also need a group Gatling guns. Behaviour on and off. This one doesn't have the same issues with gyro control, so I don't need that one. So this one actually, I might give it control systems on and off, so you can turn the whole thing off remotely if you want to. AI behaviour on and off. What's the sensor turn off on this one? The sensor is doing that. I did it slightly differently with the dogs. What is that? That's part of that. It's not part of that. What systems? Let's use that off. Oh, is that being... Oh, yeah. That's in there then. So... We want to use... We'll use the rotor. Turn that on and off, it shouldn't cause any conflicts. Hopefully. And then we could have a view camera like the other one. We could have the option to control the top camera, control the Gatling gun, turn the guns on and off if we so wish, and select the gun so we can fire with it. Yeah, cool. Right, I think that will be a fairly good idea for the dog's AI controls. Like I said, I don't really intend for them to be manually controlled, but it's always nice to have the option. Where's that Peggy going? Strange. Why does it just wander off all the way over there on his bill? Whatever. Right, so that's Gatling dog controls. Autocannon dog. Once again, we need to make an AI control group. AI control, and we need to make an autocannon group. And we can turn the control systems on and off, AI behavior on and off. Walk rotor on and off. Top camera view. Camera. We've gone past it. Control. Turret control. And auto cannons on and off. Auto cannon select. Ooh, right, two more. Where are you going? Why are you going all over there? Very strange. Oh, you're on your way back now, are you? Another mission to get there. AI behaviour being strange. Right, so, rocket dog controls. Now, as far as I can tell, these things should be 100% vanilla. I've removed any block mods from this game, or from this save file, so these things should be 100% vanilla. So that when I eventually get around to publishing them, anybody can play with them. And there won't be any mods, and there won't be any scripts, and you won't have to download anything else. You just download the blueprint for these, spawn it into your game, and away you go. And that is the plan for these guys. I want them to be as straightforward and user-friendly as possible. And might hide everything in here that you don't actually need to control, and I might just leave the things that have variable settings that you might need to play with. None of that needs changing. Movement block might hide. Anyway, we'll think about that later. So, first of all, we need more control settings. Control what did we have? Walk rotor on, off. Camera, that's the camera for the rocket. There it is. You. And then got camera control, rocket control, and rocket launchers, and rocket launcher. So, in theory, I can activate him from there. Turn off AI control. Oh. Yeah, because he's got a different setup. I might need to actually change that. I might change that around to the walk start and walk stop ones. Back up a bit. Yeah, actually he's going to be doing that now. Right, you stop, you turn off. Rocket dog control. So if we turn that on, is that gyro on override? Yes it is. That's an issue. There we go, now we're in control. You need to use the thruster to actually move forward into the walk cycle. The walk cycle is more or less fine, it's just small grid things I've noticed. Tiny little things have a real hard time propelling themselves forward. I don't think they get enough grip or have enough mass. Maybe it's the feet playing havoc, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, that's an issue, isn't it? I'll turn his AI off. There we go. Also, I might need to... Oh, hello, Mouse 1. Sorry, I didn't see your message there. How you doing? Bum bum bum. Yeah, I might need to have it set up like that instead. I bounce. Oh yeah, just turn him off again. Just leave it like that, I think. Try to keep these controls simple. I don't want to be using multiple pages and all sorts of nonsense. Or maybe I will set it up kind of the same. How was that clanging sound? What is going on behind me? I hear clanging. Why is there a pig all the way over here on its side? You go flying through the air for some reason. What happened there? Right. Yeah, I think we'll just have it like that. I don't really need a separate view button, so I can just use that button when it's turned on. Yeah, I think I'll do it like that instead. That seems to make a bit more sense. Sense. Oh, okay, we'll do that. Change these up a bit. Or you can set it up and have the AI control like that. Gyroscope override went off because that is a thing. And then we can have that and that, and I can stick the control system on and off control there on a separate page. And I quite like that. So I'm going to do it that way instead. What are you? You're the auto cabin dog. Groups. AI control. Gyro override. Right, my cat just started violently sneezing then. Are you alright, idiot? Stop sniffing cobwebs. Yeah, and then we can have the control systems on off there. You are a salt dog. Done your controls yet? Means I haven't made any groups. Yeah, thought so. AI control. And I've only got one autocannon, so I don't need a group for that. We've got AI control, behaviour on and off. Oh yeah, gyro on and off, and then warp controls. Override, trigger, camera control, turret control, going on and off, and gun control. Not everybody set up properly then. Oh yeah. That's Rocket Dog. On, 13 off. Oh, is that the rotor on the back? Nope. What is on there? That should not be. What it is. It's a cycle. And then salts. Invisible. Perfect. Ah, run out of energy again. Recharge the battery. Oh, pigs seem to be getting on alright now. I do wonder how that one ended up all the way over there. One on, 13 off. 100 on. Right, well, anyway. Turn it off like that. What am I doing? That was Rocket Pig again. What did you do again? What were you doing? What are you doing? Oh no, it was Gatling Pig. What the hell did you just do that catapulted you all the way through the air like that? What on earth happened there? Okay, Piggy. What's going on, Piggy? legs have stopped working, Piggy. What's going on? That's not available. Oh! The rotor heads come flying off the back of it. With the sound block. Interesting. Where has that gone? Hang on. Entity list. It is nowhere to be seen and has despawned from the game. What on earth has happened there? No, Piggy. Pigs, you can all stop. What's in God's name? Just happened to the back of that. Maybe there's something in there that's scrubbing, clanging. Even though I thoroughly tested it. It's not been a problem for anybody else. Apparently the pigs are prone to flying. Strange. I wonder what made that happen. We'll do that one. What's that up to? Meters, 3 seconds. Yeah, that's the one. Very interesting. Need to keep an eye on these pigs. See what happens. Okay. Well, that's just a rock. LOD. Still suspicious of that pig. Right. I completely lost my trail of thought. What was I doing before the pig started flying all over the place? Oh yeah, just trying to work out what the one thing was. that. One missing thing was. Yeah, it's quite fine now. Oh yeah, let's do some more testing on the dogs. I'm curious if I can't make their walk cycle a little bit quicker. Let's take one of these. Reset it back to its default position. Get it strung up. Yeah, like a bright colour, this is obvious. Will do. Should be able to stick you on that. One there. No, not gonna have it. I'll pop that on the back. There we go. Let's also stick a control seat on there because it makes things a bit easier. What we're doing. Let's have a look. First of all, leg hinges. These bits and pieces. We'll increase that to 10. And minus 10. Minus 10. Make that 11. Just bump everything up by 1 RPM. Let's see. Ooh, that's a 12. Oh, that's a 12. Maybe you should be at 12. Oh, does that mean... Oh, have I messed up some of the leg settings somewhere? That was already on minus. That was already on 12. Ah, right. Rear legs. Alright, this might be a bit complicated. Just keep bumping everything up by 1 RPM. So 42, 43, 44. Ooh, we can get it a bit quicker. Let's go for 12. Let's see what that's like. Try bumping everything up by another 2 RPM. 12, 14, minus 12, 14, it's going to be minus 21, it's 15, it's 21, 15. I don't know. Let's see if we can get that rotor a bit quicker. 45, 47. The hinges need to be a bit quicker. We can bump them up a little bit more. No, we're running out of RPMs. 52. To 60, it's not like. Not too bad actually. Still think those legs need to be a bit quicker. I think these a bit faster. There you are. 16. Let's see what happens when we match that. That looks a bit nicer. Okie dokie. That looks alright. So what if I also bump up your top speed? Does it kind of match your walk speed, or does it just make you look like you're skating along the floor? That's not too bad. Might be a little bit quick. Settle down. When you're using thrusters to actually power your mech and make it drive forwards, you can leave it to be unlimited speed if you want, but it'll just make it look like it's skating across the floor. Find to make it look a bit more natural, you kind of need to balance its top speed with its thrusters to the walk animation you've made. Yeah, I think 4 meters a second is a little bit more sensible. You settle down. Walk rotor, because that is now doing its max speed as it's possibly can. Grab you. Let's grab your older version. better, I think. He's a little bit more bouncy because he's moving at a higher speed, but he can cover distance much better. Yeah, I think I'll set the rest of them up like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that instead. Right, so you can stay there. An example of the old version. You. Right, I need to figure out what I did with you. What did we end up doing with those leg rotors? We ended up making it 12. Leg rotors. Front hinges are both 16 RPM. 16, 16, 16. Might bring that down to 20. Oh, that's 15 and 15. Yeah, so they're going to be 20. 15. Wrong button. Yeah, if I think any faster than that, he's going to start getting a bit tippy when he stops. Right, so let's make these guys quicker. Do these leg rotors. We made them all 12, didn't we? And the leg hinges. It's all 16, wasn't it? Yes. Minus 16. Oh, there he is. Hello. 16. Minus 16. Yeah, I definitely put different speeds on these legs. .20. That would be 15. 20. That can be 15. And then finally, the walk rotor. Bumped all the way up to 60. Oh yeah, and your walk speed can be increased, or your movement speed can be increased by 1 meter a second. Oh, it seems fine. You can settle down. You can settle down. So there's auto. First thing we'll do, bump that all the way up. Is that the bit? No grills. Minus 12. Minus 12. 12, positive 12. Minus 16 and 16. Minus 20. Okay. 15. That could be minus 20. So that should be you sorted as well. Cool. Right, last one. Ugh, still has. Oh, for God's sake. Right, there we are. Right, so, walk, cycle, rotor. Increase that to maximum. Movement speed. About 1 more meter a second. Over it is 12. 12. Minus 12 and minus 12. Leg hinge. Leg hinge. That's minus 16. That's of them. Minus 20. 15. Minus 20 and minus 15. Is that thruster actually pushing too hard? Back down to 3. Yeah. There's almost out. Oh, I need to turn broadcasting from that up now. Yep. Damn it. What's it like if I stick that on 6? Seems to make a massive difference. Hmm. No, I'm not 100% certain about the leg hinges. Pattern is supposed to be moving. Screw something up there. Nope. Yeah, I've definitely screwed something up there. Definitely won't be that way around. Let's put my sun back to normal so I can see what I'm doing properly. There we go. It's a lot bouncier than the old version though. To be honest, it's not massively bouncier. Yeah, I don't think I'm really making much crook in that without you flying forwards when you stop moving. So I think 4, yeah, might be a good spot. And that can go. Yeah. Yeah, I think 4 is definitely going to be the limit. Why do I want to put more thrusters on them, and I don't want to do that because that'll spoil the design. Yeah, I think 4 meters a second is about alright. Whoa. Oh. Let's get rid of the old one. Let's see what they're like roaming around this little pack. Yeah, they're not too bad. Yeah, I don't really think anything faster than that, they'd start lunging about a bit too much. It's been about an hour and a half. Or just decided to get stuck there, have you? Just trying to turn. it's because they're set up to detect large grid, isn't it? Detect stations. That off there. There you go. Here's again. Maybe we'll set them to not detect stations. Take that off there. That's already done. That off there. Take that off there. Wait, they'll only detect other vehicles and players. Oh, the pigs have gone flying again recently. I'm really curious what that was about. And where that sound block went. That's also something I should probably change, is their actual follow distance. Because they're all trying to climb on top of me pretty much. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. You. One. Call you 10. Call you 20. Call you 30. Call you 40. That way, they all spread out a little bit. I'm going to move over here. Yeah, there you go, that's a little bit better. We'll try and get closest, but keep his distance. We'll try and stay around over there. Right, I'm gonna go for a quick break. I'm going to get myself a cup of tea and I'm back in 5 minutes. So see you soon. Ah, right, sorry about that. That took a little bit longer than I was expecting. Right, so I think the dog bots are moving much better now. I don't really want to increase the speed of pigs because they're so small and their walk animation is so tiny. I think they're good at the speed they're at. These guys though, they do a lot of dancing because they'll get to their follow point. But they'll just do a little dance in place because their thrusters aren't firing to push them forwards, and they're so small they can't really generate enough forward momentum by themselves. What if we bump your suspension back up to 50%? What happens then? Start doing the flips again, don't you? Because the feet angle. Yeah, that was a problem, wasn't it? Let's hope. Why are you called subgrid blah 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 blah? I'm gonna leave you off for a second. Oh, because I pinned you to the thing, that's why it became a different grid. That's why, because every time you do that, it turns it into a separate grid again. Right name again. Nope. God. What? Might put more back to 10 meters again. That didn't work. Press the whole thing. Yeah, right. Those guys aren't too bad. He's trying to do flips. Did I not reset your suspension again? No, it didn't. Right, go. It's back to normal. Yeah, I might have to actually make the follow distance on them a little bit shorter than the collision distance on their sensors, I thought. I've got a 7.5 meter range, I think. That seemed like a reasonable kind of distance, so I'll make the follow distance 7. And they should follow me close enough to stop automatically. Without doing this silly little dance, because currently I don't have a way to not make them do the silly little dance. Yeah, 4 meters a second is definitely just on the brink of a little bit too quick for those guys, isn't it? Right. So, I am pretty happy. You're getting too close for comfort. Settle down. Right. I'm pretty happy with all of the little animal bots. I am gonna go and tinker about with the bipeds a little bit more. Because as much as I like a reloadable rocket launcher design, even though it's useless, it's incredibly heavy. So I think I might have to change it to these smaller rocket launchers instead. Yeah, this is the old game. As you can see, it's running really slow and laggy. Because all of these guys, even though they're all switched off, their move blocks in the background are all still trying to follow this guy. You can I can feel the chop, and you can see the chop a little bit. If I set these to follow player instead, with each one, the game will get a little bit less choppy, a little bit more stable. Because they're all trying to follow. Oh, hey Deathlock. Hey dude. How you doing, man? I'll take that off there and take that off of. There. Alright, that's instantly way less choppy than it was before. Why are the thrusters off on you? Going on here? Control systems. Why you no walk? Should be turning that on and off. Assigned to that. That's on, that's on, that's on. That's on. Why are you not moving forwards, you little git? Right, that works. On, walk cycle. Why are they off? That's probably why. Yeah. Why were they off? There we go. Walk control on off. Oh, yeah. I've done the sensor on these differently. That'll be why. Still, the other ones are still working. Oh, back soon overlay. Cheers for reminding me there, man. I forgot about that. I always do stupid stuff like that. We're trapped in. There we go. Fiddle with that a little bit. Yeah, This is my point. The game isn't nearly as laggy when they're all trying to follow me, or trying to follow the player. You get them to follow a beacon that's on a moving target, it suddenly becomes lag city. Now, Mr. Rocket Launcher dude. Oh, cheers, man. Yeah, they're all just, at the moment, they're all just set up to follow player. I was experimenting with having them follow the beacon on this one, but it starts to kill the sim speed. Through all of my fiddling around with the AI blocks, I've noticed that if you set an AI controlled thing to follow either the player or a fixed signal point, like a beacon on a base or just a GPS location, it doesn't really do much to the sim speed. As soon as you get it to follow a beacon on a moving object, the sim speed starts to drop because it's trying to calculate the positions, or at least I assume it's trying to calculate the positions and how to follow it and how to move your grid in the appropriate way. But yeah, if you just set them to follow player, it's not too bad. But this dude, as much as I like this arm setup, I think I need to shrink it down. Like, because these reloadable rocket launchers weigh a ton each compared to $200 kilos. And this guy has had a lot of issues with tipping over sideways. So, might have to redesign his arms. Or at least his rocket launchers. I think they're just a wee bit too much. They look really cool, and I've stuck these panels on the side so you can access them, but yeah, with the inventory settings on max, you can get about 40 missiles in each of them, which comes up to about 2.5 tons. Plus that ends up being like 3.5 tons, and it's got 3.5 tons dangling off either side. It just gets really unstable and really wobbly, and the standard rocket launchers can hold the exact same amount of ammunition as the reloadable ones. They are just a quarter of the size, a quarter of the mass. So I reckon I'm going to do it this way instead. It'll be a bit sleeker as well. Like, that's just too chunky. Just too chunky. I'm going to try something like this instead. So yeah, I think that'll be a bit better. So we'll copy that from there. That from there. I mean, could even keep both versions and just have a sleeker one and a reloadable one, because this one does actually have a conveyor port set up in case you want to use the one of the small grid, like missile mods that make them pass through small grids. So So I might keep that as an alternate version. Just have this as the vanilla one, and that one for use with mods, maybe. But what I also need to do is I want to get some spotlights on these guns. And I'm wondering whether I use the great big ridiculous chunky ones. I might do something like that. There's the two little ones, the Gatling and the autocannon ones have got a small spotlight. The assault one has got big spotlights. You've got, piloter one's got two. So yeah, I think I might do that. And put some armour in the way to make it look a little nicer. What if we do something like that? Yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, we got that. That. Ooh, oh, do it like that. Nah, keep it like that for now. Keep it simple, stupid. Something like that and that for now, to cover it over a wee bit. Then we could also stick one of them in the back of there. Yeah, I quite like that. God's sake. Use it. Rocket launcher. Copy all. Oh, is it got incompatible properties because it's... Fine, I'll rename it the hard way. There we go. The R01. Ah, cheers, man. Yeah, I find the trick with greebling. Use the old engineering kiss proverb. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, and then build it up from there, and just... Yeah, like I said, start simple, and work out what you can do. And I like that. That'll do me. That's a nice little simple design. It covers up some of the odd gaps in the way the blocks connect together. Oh yeah, and spotlight. Spotlight left. Spotlight right. Camera. Is it the camera? Ah, we did do the camera on that side. Done the rocket launcher, done the spot. Right, let's reprogram all that. So, control systems. That is going to need those cameras and the rocket launchers and the spotlights. That needs to be switched off. That needs to be switched off. Camera's already off. Rocket launcher control unit. Camera, rocket left. Weapon, rocket left. Oh, yeah. Ah. Yeah, with these ones, is it well, with all these mechs, when the turrets aim at a target, these little signs come on. There's no point in doing it. It's just there for my own amusement, so I know that when a turret is actually locked onto a target, those signs will turn on and off. But I've done it that way with these two because they've got two turrets each side controlling the full set of arm things, arm joints, whereas these don't need a secondary set, so I've split them into two sets. So there's turrets for the assault cannons and turrets for the little flare launcher shoulder things at the back. Then that means I need to decide what they are being used for. So I decided to make them controlled by the flare launchers and stick some exhaust pipes on the back of these so that when they aim at something, start shooting electricity out the back just for giggles. But now that I've swapped over to that, you don't have a connection point on the back of these because of the cool looking little rods at the back, but they haven't got a connection point on them. And I stuck those on the back of there, so it basically matched with that. But I might have to rethink that now. I might actually stick the exhaust pipe in there. Because it's the only other place I can really put it. And it actually doesn't look too bad in there. That actually looks kind of cool. So I'll do that instead. Must be all of that. The exhaust left, copy that. That can be exhaust right. We will go into them. Turn them both on for now. Dum 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 dum. Small smoke and electricity. Small smoke and electricity. Cool. Right, they can go off. Rocket units. Dum 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 dum. Select. Setup actions. So I don't think people. I don't know a lot of people really using this feature too much. I'm not really seeing it discussed all that much. Because turret controllers do have a set of actions feature where that when the turret is aligned with target angle, it can trigger things, and when it is no longer aligned with target angle, it can trigger things. So you can actually set a turret controller up to fire guns without having the gun set up in here. Or you can use it to turn on and off other things, like I do. Well, I've got that turned on and off when that is looking at something. And same with this one. On and on and off. Yeah, so now this one in front of me weighs 18 tons, whereas this one here weighs 21 tons. There is a quite noticeable 3-ton difference just from swapping those guns over. I might make him I'll just call him Reload Rocket. Because I like him, it's just he's a bit too wobbly. Reload. Actually, no, so keep Reload Rocket. And he can just be a standard rocket. Yeah, rocket launcher. Yeah, that'll do. So we can hit 6 to turn everyone else back on. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a point. With these... Oop, see, that's what I mean. He is really, really wobbly, and I don't think he's even got any ammo in him right now. Oh no, he has. Oh, he's got some in the centre, but he's not got any in the arms, and he's still super wobbly. So, control systems. I want to take the beacon out of there. I don't want that turning on automatically. Right, you know what? You'll need to settle down. Who's got their beacon on? No. No. I'm just getting confused by signals. Nobody's got a beacon on. Oh wait, hang on. I do need to turn them all on. Yeah, you've got your beacon turning on. I don't want that. Control systems. It's now a reserve beacon, isn't it? Yeah, that's get removed. Oh, also he's turning off. Control systems. That can come out of there. And that can just be called Beacon 01 and get switched off. You also have one, don't you? Roll systems. Remove the beacon. It's redundant for this for now. Less signals I've got popping on screen, the better. Right. Ducky. Right, so is there anything else I needed to fiddle with these guys? Yeah, they were all just for aesthetic reasons. Oh yeah, they were so I could get a connection point there. I don't want it to actually be visible or usable as a hollow LCD. I don't really think there's anything I would actually need to use them for. I'm just going to call them that for now. Oh, and also all these mini mechs, they've all got a little gun rack on the back of them. For extra greeble and a bit of functionality as well. So if you're out in the field with your mechs and you've run out of hand ammunition, just grab some out the back of one of these bad boys. Actually need to settle down. Yeah, and I would like to try and make a rail cannon variant, but the problem with that is I had to put 6 small reactors on this one. Yeah, that's why I've changed to missiles, because you just do that. Yeah, I had to put 6 reactors on this one just to get one railgun working and charging without draining out the power, so I think putting 2 on one would be a serious problem. Oh no, I had to put 8 extra ones on it. Yeah, so I'd have to put 16 on another one, and no. Not worth it. So what else did we need to do? Well, there's something else I wanted to do. I don't know what it is now off the top of my head. Oh yeah, I was sorting out all those connection points, wasn't I? Let's just start with here. I can't think of a reason I'd actually need to have them visible or displaying anything, because I only set them up because they are a discrete-ish little block with a connection point on a 90-degree angle, and the only other option was using a light, and that didn't look as cool. Oh, hang on. That's a point. Do you want one mountain like that, so opposite ways round? No, because the... What the hell happened there? Might be like that. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. Why do I keep clicking on the right hand one? Oh, is that everyone? Is everyone? Right. That's a wee bit better. But yeah, I fire that. You can see it takes 82% of my power to recharge it. if I had two firing at the same time, I would be in the red immediately. I have to scale it back a wee bit. Oh yeah, that was something else I was thinking of doing. But that colours that up quite nicely. Then again, these are meant to be more advanced. I might copy that idea for like a little shoulder pad onto the larger ones. What that looks like. Did you get everything the right way round? Yeah. That was the one. Where's that half block? There it is. It's not like, oh, that's not too bad. And you can see the wires in there a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. Right, cool. I'm going to do that too. You know, I might do it to all of them anyway. Oh, because I could even potentially. Yeah, because I did that down the front as well, didn't I? We can squeeze in even more greebles. There we go. And we can't do it on the back because we've got that in the way. So I'm not too bothered about that. That though, that looks much nicer. Let's do that on everybody. Let's give everybody little shoulder pads. So what did we have? We had that one, that one, that one. Yeah. Probably not going to make much of a difference on the big fat reloadable one, but I'm still going to do it. That one. Oop, that's the wrong button. Yeah. Well, I might want to do that. I'll do it in a second. Done you. You got shoulder pads. Let's give you guys shoulder pads too. Why not? Everybody deserves to look a little bit stylish. That's the one. Yeah, I think that looks better. Ah, and you as well. Yeah, much nicer. No, the other thing that I was thinking about. Yeah, that's bad. Put that on for a second. That back in, and we'll put that back on the front in a second. There we go. Oh, that's going to look nicer. That out, steal that colour, get that to match. When I get into that rotor, I bloody can't kind of put that out when I get into that rotor. Yeah, let's do it that way. Ugh. I'm trying to paint stuff when it's packed in so tightly. The arse to get into. Where's the grill? There it is. Take that off. Get in there. Gonna let me get in there. There we go. Right, a few more. Out. Steal that colour. Paint it back. Same again at the back. that. Always comes in handy to try and figure out your colour scheme first. Not this one either. Copy that. No, I haven't. Should all have the little triangle chopped off the front if I've done them. Yes, right, okay, just need to replace that then. Where were we? What am I doing? There we are. Go there. There. Right. Everybody's paint job back up to scratch again. Cool. Yeah, really. Fantastic. Well, on my helmet has disappeared. Oh, and it's back again. So, I don't want my face to disappear. Oh. Flag spike. Come on, internet. Don't fail on me now. We're back again, sort of. Oh, this internet connection has been so moody the last couple of days. Right, back to normal again. Cool. Right. Oh, it's not the one that's sprung up on the wall. Why do you know like you here? Missing a camera. Meh. Get deleted. Actually, older, obsolete version. You know, what's everybody's ammo situation like? Railgun. Let's go. About as much of that as you can get in there. Right, remove that from there. And instead, fill that one up with Gatling ammo. One full of Gatling ammo, one full of railgun ammo. There's a connector and a sorter just in case we need a bit more storage. That's fine, Gatling gun can fit loads of ammo in anyway. With the ridiculous over the top inventory settings. Alright, so let's fill these back up with ammunition. Right, you are rammed full of ammo. You need Gatling ammo. You need assault cannon ammo. How much ammo can you take out? Yeah. So that's quite a lot. 30, 60, 81. That's quite an awful lot, to be honest. Especially with the settings, where they are. They're just full of spare missiles if you wanted them. Reload in the field manually. Pain in the arse. And rocket. Fill that up. Fill that up. Bump that one full of rocket there as well. Now you. You know a 21. Like that, gyroscope. Oh, no, yeah. So I set them up with 3 to be on override and 1 to be controlled anyway. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Oh, actually. That should be turned off, and it should be turned on with the control systems. So that it can't be operated when the thing is switched off. do that, don't I? Control systems, gyroscope. I'll have that. Month. Control system, gyroscope. Turn on and off. Control system. Gyroscope. Turn on and off, because that's the one that doesn't have override controls. Already done that with my main one, haven't I? Yeah. Got a couple of these. Yep, I think we are good. Yeah, we're good. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, not this one. Right, we're good now. Sweet. Let's point. We've got any trash. Needs removing. There's gonna be lots of it, isn't there? Yeah. Right, so if I activate everybody. What are they all like when they're full of ammo? You are only 17 tons. Not too bad. Rocket launcher. You are 18 apparently. Advanced. You weigh 18 as well. Well, cannon weighs 20. Gatling weighs just over 17. Reload rockets. You weigh 21 tons. Yeah. That was kinda to be expected. Where's the Gatling? There you are. Reload all. Because of that one. No? Have we got different angles on these arms? Oh, it's because that's leaning all the way back, isn't it? Yeah. That's why. Those things are quite heavy, aren't they? I need to change the sun rotation time on this save file. So, what would be the best way to set up the remote control features? All the other ones. Gatling gun. So if we have that, like the others, AI control, for which we'd need a group. Roll. And we'd also need a group for the Gatling guns. Roll AI behavior on and off. What else might we want? We want to control possibly. What with that? Bottom of that. Turn them on and off. Select them. Ooh, 11,000 rounds. That's quite a lot. So we would also need a bit of camera control. What would we want to turn the walk system on? What would we want to use? Use that, to be honest. Off. So if I turned this one on, turned off the AI control, just controlling it myself. To control it. So maybe I could instead have AI control there and the ability to turn everything on and off there. So I think that might be a decent setup for it. Hang on, there's two things off there. What the heck? Oh, they're on there. There might be some conflict in there. I'm not quite certain. That looks like a decent control setup. At least a half decent remote control setup for now. You back. Do the same for you. We'll make an AI control group. We need a group for your autocannons. And then we need all systems on off. AI control behavior on off. Just a bit. Rotor. Off. And front view. Roll that arm. Roll that arm. There. There for now. Now control. Drop cannons. Control systems on off. AI behavior on and off. Walk rotor on and off. Camera front view. Assault control. Assault control. Assault control. Assault control. Cannons on off. Select cannon. And the flare launchers can just be fully autonomous. AI on roll. Rocket launchers group. On off. Behavior on off. Walk rotor on off. Camera view. Rocket control. Rockets control. Rockets on off. Sprockets. And then the last one, and then I'm probably going to bail. Another 3 hours. AI control. Save that. Rocket launchers. Control. Systems on off. AI on off. Walk rotor on off. Front camera view. Rockets control. Rockets control. Rockets on off. Hit select. 21 off to on. whatever. Just reset everything. Reset. You back. Why? Need to go a little bit further. There we go. Where's that other rocket launcher one? Reload rocket. There you go. Control. So everything should be reset back to normal. Right. Quickly do some blueprints on these bad boys. Sure they're all up to scratch, and I've got a saved version of them all. And you should be a new one. Yeah, cool. Groovy. Right, that's been about 3 hours, so I'm going to knock off in a second. But just for the fun of it, I would like to see what they're all like when they fight each other. So we turn you on, turn your AI system on. We'll do that. What are you following? Heading towards. You are autopiloting. I just give you a GPS to play with right now. Play with that instead, so you don't go wandering off on me. I'll take all of them out of there. We will add that into there. Turn on your AI. And you don't turn me on like you're supposed to. Why are you not heading towards that GPS location? That's why. Being stupid. Right, okay, that's settled. I think he's going to be wandering around there. Oh. Yeah, right. So, let's quickly save that. And then we'll make him bad guy. And then he kicks off, obviously, because he's switched on. And then we'll activate all the boys. You really need to go at the front, don't you? You're on your side now. Why are you still following me? Your AI block not detected that guy. Oh, there it goes. My walk is falling over. Shot from behind. Go at the front. You absolutely definitely need to be at the front of the pack. You just ruin other people's day. Oh no, he fell over. Going? Why aren't you joining the party? Oh, because all of your AI behaviour is off. On. That's why. Oh dear. You didn't like whatever just happened to your rotors, did you? Right. We'll call that quits, and we'll leave that there for now. because otherwise he's going to clang and explode and make the game go horrible. You're still following me. Your AI's not on either, is it? Yeah, he just keeps losing track of that dude after 30 seconds. Oh well, we'll leave that there for now. We need to adjust some of their targeting settings, I think, and have a play around with what we can do with that. But yeah, they all work pretty well at the moment. Yeah, there you go. That's what happens when blocks can't separate. Anyway, we'll leave that there for now. So thanks for watching, thanks for chatting, and I'll see you all next time. And goodbye for now.